If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. Que pasa to the Pack? It is Pack here. The 10th roster update of NBA 2K22, which also might be one of the last ones, is coming out tomorrow. What I'm going to do is go to Twitter, I ask a question of what players need some changes, and we talk about them in today's video. But before the video starts, if you like this kind of content when it comes to rosters and ratings, please join the pack and subscribe, and leave a like on the video to help the video grow. Let's get the video started. So on Twitter, I asked a question, new roster starting tomorrow, what do we need? And we're just going to go through every single one of them. First one is Jevon Carter, 99 overall.
What the hell is even that?
Okay, let's find out why they think Jevon Carter needs a 99 overall in the first place. So, in the last 10 games, Jevon Carter has averaged 6 points in 18 minutes. He averages 2 assists, 2 rebounds. He's been pretty efficient. But again, that's not really amazing numbers. He's always been decent. Like, when he was on the Nets and the Suns, he was always decent on those teams. It's just that, he's just a backup guard, right? So, like, he's really a guy that you plug in when you have an injury problem, right? So that's exactly who he is, and I think he does a really good job at that. But that's necessarily all he does, right? I'm not afraid to put him with the same rating as, like, George Hill or something, but to make him a 99 overall is ridiculous.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
I think his, like, ceiling is a 74 overall. So Sure, I hear what you're trying to say, but maybe like a little increase. Next one is David Nunez. He says Russ needs to go up to the mid-80s. 70 overall players don't average 18, 7, and 7. It is what it is.
What?
Okay, so Russell Westbrook I know has been playing a little better lately, and so has LeBron, and the Lakers overall have been looking a little better. But does Russell Westbrook deserve a massive upgrade? So Westbrook in the last 10 games is averaging 18 points on 7 assists and 6 rebounds on 3 turnovers. And the efficiency from the field goal range, his field goal percentage is really solid, but the 3-point field goal percentage is mediocre. Even though it is better than it was before, it's still not necessarily great. But what the more important thing is, the Lakers are starting to play better, and Russell Westbrook to this day, because Anthony Davis has been injured, has been the second best player on the Lakers. Okay, so everything I've said so far, I don't see a world where he isn't at least the second best player rating wise, right? So you can say all you want about all the negatives about him, and that's why his rating is low, but there's no world where he isn't the second best player right now behind, Anthony Davis, who's injured. So 81 overall for us. I think that's minimum. I think anything besides that is 2K clearly hating him. That's my personal opinion. Maybe you guys think differently, but like anything besides that is just clear hate. So I think he's an 81 overall, period. Easy. This next guy says Barrett deserves a higher rating. It's Philium 2002. So RJ Barrett's funny because I was seeing this thing that people thought RJ Barrett should be even higher. And there's a couple problems with that statement. First, the Knicks aren't winning games. So it's hard to upgrade anybody on this team at all, right? RJ Barrett is averaging 24 points per game, which is very good. I think his rebounds are 7 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game, a steal, not a lot of turnovers. The problem he has is his efficiency has been pretty awful. 38% from the field is really bad. 30% from the 3-point line is really bad. So yeah, he's getting a lot more points, but when they're coming with a lack of efficiency, he's just throwing it up. And like, yes, it's still hard to get 24 points a game, no doubt. And he's playing a lot of minutes. But you got to do it efficiently if you want to win games, and he's not doing it efficiently. So I think 85 overall is really nice. It's a really good rating for him. I don't think he needs to go up, but I could be wrong. It just doesn't feel that way. This guy says Deion Smith says Cade Cunningham to go up to about an 83. So I'm actually curious to see why, because I've heard a couple stuff about the Pistons lately. So I would love to see why they think this player needs to go a lot higher, because he's tied as the best player on the team at the Pistons right now, which is good. That's a good place to be at. He's averaging the same amount of points as Jeremy Grant in the last 10 games. Efficiency wise, it's been worse than Jeremy Grant. Okay, he averages way more assists than Jeremy Grant and way more rebounds. So even though the numbers scoring wise are the same or even a little worse than Jeremy Grant, he's doing a lot more all around. So therefore, I'm not afraid to put him a little higher at an 82 overall. I don't think he needs to be higher than that. Maybe like an 83. He is averaging 22 points per game, which is pretty good. And the efficiency is not awful. So I think maybe like an 83. And Jeremy Grant could low-key go up to like an 82. And then I know Sadiq Bey has been playing better too. Honestly, their big three, well, big three. Their better three, I guess, are actually doing pretty solid. So I think, honestly, they could all go up a little bit. And I think Cade should probably be the best player, at least by 1 overall. Now, a lot of people, such as Damian Thomas and Claire, both saying Jordan Poole stocks need to go up right now. Let's see. So, pretty crazy stuff about the Warriors, right? Warriors are still one of the best teams in the NBA, even though they've been having injury problems throughout the year. The big one that no one's talking about in the last 10 games is Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole in the first half of the season was playing out of his mind. He was the second leading scorer on this team. Then Wiggins started to take over, and then Klay Thompson came back. So, obviously, things started to slow down really hard for Jordan Poole, and he kind of didn't know what to do with his offense. But now that a little bit of time has been getting used to the new team, he's finding a way to score again. In the last 10 games, he is the leading scorer for the Warriors with 25 points per game. His efficiency is ridiculous at 55% from the field, 50% from 3, 4 assists, almost 5, and 3 rebounds, and only 2 turnovers. So scoring and efficiency, everything that wise is fantastic. I wouldn't say he's the best defender ever, but in terms of scoring, he's been one of the best players on this team. We've been saying this for a while. He's been needing to go up. The fact that he's tied with Kuminga is ridiculous. That's bad. I don't think he should be higher than Draymond Green. In fact, I wouldn't even say he should be the same rating as Draymond Green. So what I'm going to say is 82 overall for Jordan Poole, and I think he actually deserves it. I think he deserves it. It's only been the last 10 games, so saying that he's like the leading scorer on a good team, he needs to be higher is a little, let's calm down. But if he continues this to the end of the season, why wouldn't he be as good as at least Wiggins rating-wise? Why not? That's all I'm saying. I know it's a crazy thing to say, that's wild, but like, if Poole averages 25 points ever since the All-Star break to the end of the season, we're talking to like, he might be the second best player on this team, and that's kind of nuts to think about. But okay, that's it for this video. I wonder what you guys think. Leave it in the comments below. And if you like the channel, please give it a sub. I'll see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.